you move to Santan Valley, there are a few things people don't find out until after they've already bought their home. And honestly, some of these surprises can cost you money, time, and even your peace of mind. I don't like nobody mess with my peace of mind, so let's stay tuned. So, today I'm breaking down the real pros and cons of living in Santan Valley in 2025 so you can make the best decision for your lifestyle and avoid the regrets that some buyers end up dealing with. My name is Kuiera Brooks. I'm a residential realtor in the Phoenix metro area, and I help people buy, sell, and invest and relocate to Santan Valley every single week. So if you're thinking about making a move here, you are in the right place. All right, so you may be wondering, where is Santan Valley? Some people actually don't know. But let's start with a quick overview of Santan Valley. It's located in Pinal County, right next to Queen Creek. It has become one of the fastest growing areas in the East Valley, especially for people who want newer homes, more space, and a quieter suburban feel without the Queen Creek price tag. It's surrounded by beautiful mountain views, wide streets, master plan communities, and tons of new construction. If you're looking for affordability and room to grow, this is it. And as we know, there's pros and cons with everything. One of the pros is affordability and what you get for your money. One of the biggest pros, and honestly, why so many families move here, is the affordability. Compared to Gilbert, Mesa, Chandler, or even Queen Creek, your money stretches much further. You can get a newer home, a larger lot, more square footage, lower price, all without breaking your budget. Win win. For example, a home that might cost 650,000 in Gilbert could be in the low or mid 500,000s in Santan Valley, sometimes even less depending on the neighborhood. So if you're relocating or expanding your family, this can be a huge win. Another pro, you have new construction options. Another major advantage is the amount of new construction builders, like to name a few, there's Toll Brothers, Richmond America, Lennar, Ashton Woods. Beezer is also making their way out here. And there are more that are offering incentives, things that are closing costs, like closing costs and buy downs. I got tongue tied there. So if you want a fresh modern home with all the upgrades, Santan Valley has great options. It's a peaceful, family friendly lifestyle. I mean, that's just my opinion. A lot of other people think that as well. This area is also known for being peaceful and family friendly. You'll see kids playing outside, families walking their dogs, people riding their bikes. I would probably be one of them. I like riding my bike. Neighborhood parks, community pools, mountain views almost everywhere. If you're looking for a quiet suburban community without the city noise, this would be a great fit. Another pro is the outdoor recreation. Sorry, excuse me. Santan Valley is surrounded by natural beauty, including the Santan Regional Park, which has tons of hiking, biking, and outdoor trails. If you love the outdoors or want a more relaxed pace of life, you'll enjoy the scenery and sunlight here. Now we're going to talk about some of the cons. The commute times can be a little bit different. Um, Now, I say that because that is one of the cons, and it could be a big one for some people depending on where you work. If you work in Mesa, Chandler, Tempe, or Phoenix, the commute might surprise you. The main roads like Arnwood, Ganzo, and Hunt Highway, they have drastically improved over the years. But depending on where you live and where you work, you can be adding anywhere from 10 to 25 extra minutes each way compared to Queen Creek. If you work from home, this isn't a huge issue. Excuse me. But if you commute daily, this is something that you may want to think about and consider. Another con is fewer shopping and dining options. Santan Valley is still growing, so you won't find as many major restaurants, big shopping centers, or entertainment options as you would in Gilbert or Chandler. Now, the area is expanding fast. New stores and restaurants pop up every year, but if you want everything at your fingertips, you might feel that the amenities are limited compared to nearby cities. Another con we're going to talk about and go over are the HOA variabilities. Um, Another con with the HOA variability is some HOAs are fantastic with amenities. They may have pools, fitness centers, parks, trails, but others are more basic and they can be a little strict. I'm not gonna lie. So you'll definitely want to understand the HOA rules for the neighborhood you're considering. All right, another con is going to be the water district differences. Okay, so there are quite a few. One thing buyers don't expect are the differences in the water districts. Different parts of Santan Valley have different water providers. Some are more expensive, and some have had reliability issues in the past. I haven't heard too much here recently, but in the past there were some issues. It's not a deal breaker, but it is something that you want to know up front so you're not surprised later. And who do I think Santan Valley is perfect for? I would say it's ideal for first time home buyers. If you're looking for more space, buying new construction, relocating to Arizona, wanting affordability, prefer quieter, family friendly neighborhoods, want mountain views and outdoor living, if that sounds like you, this could be one of the best places to consider. Should you move here? If any of that resonate with you, I would say yes, consider it as one of your options. Santan Valley has its pros and cons just like any other area, but if you want more value, more space, and a peaceful lifestyle, it's definitely worth exploring. The key is understanding which neighborhoods make the most sense for your needs and your lifestyle. Just my thoughts. Let me know what you think when it comes to potentially moving here in Santan Valley. So, if you're thinking about buying, selling, or relocating to the Santan Valley area, I help people like you every single week. Feel free to call me or text me to discuss, or you can look at the links below and get in contact with me that way also. Tell me a bit about your goals, and I'll help you figure out whether Santan Valley is the right fit for you. My contact number to reach me, 480-243-8329. There's also a buyer guide attached here, so you can look that over. And let me think, what else? I think that's good for now. If you have questions, of course, reach out. Contact information listed below. Go ahead and download one of the buyer guides so that way you'll have the guide available to you and you will see the pros and cons of living in there as well. Thank you so much for watching today. You have a good one.